up, guys? Welcome back to the Crazy Brook, and today we got for you guys episode number 1 of building the Battle of the Bulge in Lego. There we go. Just said it. Just announced a brand new mock series for you guys. I am so excited for this. But first off, gotta go ahead and give a huge shout out to my boy Joshua Brickafit. Congrats to him. He's almost at 5,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get him there. He gave me the idea for this because I've literally had builder's block. I'm gonna go ahead and call it that. It's like, every time I start a new project, I just can't finish it, can't do this, can't do that, because I just don't get inspired enough. This project, I am super inspired for. I just placed like $200, $200 order on Bricklink, bunch of other stuff. I got all the figures pretty much, ordered a bunch of trench coats and stuff, but we will talk about that later in the video. So this mock has to be done, I think, by June or July, whenever World War Brick is. I'm confusing myself here. So I've got like a month and a half to really finish this one. So it's either going to be 6 to 12 or 9 to 12 32 by 32 base plates. Right now I have it built. I have it about 9, and they're all going to be detachable parts. They're going to be about 3 base plate sections each that then attach and stuff, because it has to be modular, so I can take it to World War Brick. So anyone going there will be able to see this mock. So yeah, I'm super excited for this series. I've already got a little bit of work done. I'll show you guys the basic planning. I made some Bricklink orders for the parts I don't have that I need, and other stuff like that. So really excited to show you guys what we've got going on here. And hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. Also, really quickly, just gonna go ahead and say this. I know that there were 2 people that reached out to me before saying we'd like to sponsor your mock series, the next mock series you start, and I cannot find those emails because I'm stupid and just delete everything. So if anyone watching this wants to sponsor the mock series, go ahead and reach out to me and I can put something in here for you guys, or whatever you want. You can be a sponsor. This would definitely help out for sure. And yeah, so hopefully videos every other week on this. So like every other, I don't know, whenever I release this, it'll be every other Wednesday. My guess is comes out Wednesday. Not sure though. Let's go ahead and get into episode 1. We're gonna lay it out, give you guys the basic layout of what I think is gonna happen, and then we're gonna go ahead and start some building, show you guys some of the figures as well. So this should hopefully be a 20-minute episode. Let's go ahead and get right into it without further ado. Into the Battle of the Bulge. Guys, the hype is real for this mock. I am so hyped to build this. This is what we've got so far. Not 100% sure if the road is gonna be final like this. I personally think it looks pretty good so far. Because from the pictures I've seen, I'll pull up some of the pictures. I get them up there. Pull it up later, and maybe it'll pop up on screen right here. I'm not sure. Depends how lazy I am when editing. It probably will. But it was like completely white. But I'm gonna have this a little bit more dirt here, because I'm actually gonna be able to have a tank here. But then farther down, the road's gonna get more and more white, and like where it's less beat up. So here is my idea so far. So we're gonna have a bunch of trees like this. I did not finish the branches because I gotta get more of these dark green leaves. I used to have like 20 or 30. I don't know what happened to them. I think I gave them to Sly Guy the Lego Guy. Oh yeah, shout out to Sly Guy the Lego Guy. His channel will pop up there. Make sure to check him out and subscribe to him. Let's get him to 200 subscribers. He's definitely gonna help me build this mock. So the first thing I'm gonna say though is all this is gonna be modular. So you just go like this. It's a little hard with one hand, and just pop it off. So we've got one section. I've got to just finish building this section of modular, and then possibly one more section. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 3 or 4, depending on how the first 3 sections turn out and how many parts I've got. I know I have enough parts to do at least 3, and then just comes down to if I want to order more to do 4. Because I have enough here. I'll show you some of the parts over here. This is the array of parts I'm using so far. We've got the 2x2 tiles, 1x2s. I actually have another bin of those, I think, up there somewhere. I don't know. I've got these, which I'm going to have to order more of these for sure, or go to the Lego store. The Lego store always has these parts. Those are good ones. And then just other miscellaneous parts. I'm mixing in a bunch of this dark tan for the road, obviously. There's some more miscellaneous 1x2 white pieces in there and stuff. So that is some of the parts I've got out for this build as well. And then I've got, I believe, I don't know, wherever it is, the room just kind of got put everything away. So there's a bunch of big bins and stuff like underneath here. There's a bunch of random bins and stuff that I got to go through and pull out all the parts. I've got 2 giant Lego tubs downstairs that I just bought. Yeah, but you can see there's a bunch of 1x2 stuff in there. So what we're gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get a piece of paper out. We're gonna draw the layout of what I think it's gonna be, and then we'll go ahead and show you all the figures that I've got so far. And yeah, also I think we'll be doing a cool little sig fig thing at World War Brick. So if you're going to World War Brick, you can build a figure for this, and I'll put it in there for you. You can give me like a little section or something. If you want me to add like a little section for you or something, you could sponsor the series. I'm gonna make a Patreon thing, and then you can bring the figure and like weapons and stuff that you want to do in that little section of the mock. We'll talk about that later. If you want to like add your own details or something, history facts in there, or we can get some printed tiles of your name on it showing that you supported the mock, and we'll put it right there. Would love to see you guys at World of Brick, because I know a bunch of you guys are going. Probably like, I would probably say 50 of you guys who end up watching this video eventually will probably end up going to that event. So without further ado, let's go ahead, get that paper out, and draw the plans up. Here we go. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're looking at the table, the way that I started building, this is where it is. So the road is like here. The road is probably going to end up going something like this. Through here is my guess. This is the plan so far for the road. It's going to go something like this. It might end up curving even more over here, but as of right now, so it can either go, it might even end up going like that or like that. We'll figure that out, and that just depends on if I add the next section or not, if I want to turn it again or not. That's what we're going to depend on there. So one of my ideas, so we're going to have a blown out section. There's like a section there's an explosion right here. So mind my drawings. That's going to be explosions. I suck at drawing. I barely was able to do these squares. But yeah, so like there's gonna be like an explosion, probably an explosion there. Another one here, probably. Another one here along the side of the road, and we'll do one more maybe like right here. Actually, maybe yeah, like that. Probably to hold those two platforms together, actually even better. So these sections are gonna be modular like this. So this section comes off this section, and these are 32 by 32 plates, remember. So I should have used 4x4s to display that, but I used 6x6s. I should have used the 4x4 plates to make them a little bit smaller, but these are 32 by 32 base plates, just to clarify. And then we're gonna have there's gonna be a tree right here. The trees, I'm just gonna go kind of draw like a little. I'll draw a T actually. I'll draw a T. So we're gonna have to do quite a few trees in here. The plan is, those are all demonstrating that they're trees. And then right here, I think we'll do like possibly like a little bit of a village or something. There'll be like a little house or setback on the road right here, so like a little bit maybe of a driveway or something here. And then we'll have like a little bit of a building right here. Definitely like to see a little building or something back there, maybe on a diagonal slant. Not sure how that's going to play into it yet. And then maybe possibly like a little stream that like flows right through here or something and like comes out right here. Just like a little stream, a little bit of a waterway, and we'd have that frozen over. I think that would be pretty neat. And then possibly, let me know what you guys think here. What if I do like I could even do a river through the entire thing, because there's actually a little bridge that they would have to cross here that we could depict. And then the Germans are trying to blow it up. And then, so the Americans, I'm having this be the German advance. So the Germans are going to be advancing through here. So the Americans are going to be holding up here. We're going to have like a little bit of the, like a barricade thing right there on that side of the road. And we'll have one right like there behind a tree. Right here, we're going to have a little bit of a trench, I think. Actually, no, the trench will be right here. Take that back. The trench is going to be like right here. And it like juts back, like kind of like in the shape of like a T, and then lets out right here, and possibly even like, actually I will keep that, because I could do something like that and make it, that actually would look pretty neat as a trench like that. So that's like where the mortars are and that kind of stuff. And then I'm possibly even thinking about doing like another little trench, like it goes sideways right here. But maybe we'll do like a little we'll do a little foxhole thing, I think, right here actually. A little bit of a foxhole bunker thing right here. That's going to depict the foxhole right there. Need some trees on this side, obviously. Probably one or two right there. Probably end up doing one more there. And I'll have this like a down tree probably over that explosion or something. And maybe some little trees, something up there. So these two platforms are this one's pretty plain right here. There's not going to be much action going on up here. So maybe figure out, put like some American artillery or something back here. I don't know if they'd be using that, but I could use some artillery. Because I think I'm going to be depicting the 2nd Infantry Division is going to be the American troops or something. So that's one of the divisions I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be using the 81st Infantry and I think it's the 8th Infantry. It's one or the other. So got to depict those ones pretty well. And I'm going to change my airborne troopers to be those guys. So I think that is what I'm going with here. My friend Ron Paul, who helped me with the Army video, is going to help me. He'll probably end up helping me finish all the uniforms and figure out what units I'll be using for this section. So I think this is going to turn out pretty sick. We've got the little trench, got a nice little building probably back here. Actually, you know what? That should be a little building, and then behind it we could even have like a little shed or something. Actually, I like that. We have a shed behind that building. We'll have probably an American tank actually behind a bunker here. I'm not sure yet. We're going to leave that section plain because then depending on if we build farther back, if we build one more section, I would definitely have this open up and there'd be another building over here and possibly another building over here or something like that. But yeah, I think this is going to look phenomenal. Oh yeah, let me fill in these explosions. So there's an explosion there. I want to depict a big one, I think, right there next to that trench, or maybe even smaller, I don't know. But we've got 4 probably that I want to do, possibly like maybe a 5th, actually right here, because it's so plain. Maybe do another one right here, just because, I don't know. That might look good. Yeah, maybe have like a down tree across the road or something. I'm not sure. And then gotta figure out the German tanks and vehicles I'm gonna be using. And then obviously I want like a bunch of there's basically gonna be like 2 or 3 vehicles probably coming through here. And there's going to be a bunch of just forces plowing through, German forces in the forest here and in the forest here assaulting this trench. So there's actually what I think there's going to be is like a little bit of a rise here, like with some snow and like a hill almost, kind of. Like right here. We're going to make it a little bit come up a little bit, and the Germans are going to, a lot of the infantry will be on this side, and they're kind of fighting off this trench. So that's why there's kind of this trench here, because you kind of need it for the strategic position of this hill, where the Germans can use that almost as like a counter ground, you know. And so that's why we have this trench here. And I think this looks phenomenal. Possibly maybe even a trench off of this foxhole or something, you know, like a little bit like that or something. But yeah, that might be a little bit more heavily fortified right there. Like maybe concrete, maybe a lot of wood. I don't think none of this would be concrete. I think this would all be wood, because this would be dirt for sure. This one might use some wood and some scrap barrels, and I have a bunch of crate lids and stuff that I could like they use to, make it a little bit more fortified. So we'll figure that out though. When the time comes. But as of right now, we're gonna go ahead and get into the minifigures, and then obviously if we decide, probably in 2 or 3 weeks would be if we add this 4th little section up here. So yeah, I think it looks pretty sweet, and let me know what you guys think so in the comments below. Let's go ahead though and get into the minifigure selection for this mock. Here we go. Alright, so these are all the figures all the Americans I've got so far. Go ahead and start down here. So remember, most of these are going to have trench coats. Just went ahead and ordered I don't even know, 30 trench coats for the Germans and Americans, both on Brick Tactical. So I think that's one of the first Brick Tactical orders ever made, but he's the only one that really has good trench coats. So down here we've got not MP40, Thompson. We've got an MG Assistance. We've got a tanker. I've got a bunch of tankers I'm going to have to be using for this mock because it's the infantry division, obviously. We've got a medic. We've got just another MG Assistant. We've got a bandolier, just a standard M1 Garand. Actually, he has the wrong gun right there. Another M1 Garand. Bandolier. This is the coolest figure. This is the one that really fits the Battle of the Bulge. He's got snow pants on, and he's got this is the best figure for the Battle of the Bulge right there. That's going to be like probably the picture for the thumbnail of the finale video, that guy right there. We've got just a normal tanker. I have one more of those. I can't find the other one right now, but I have 2 of those ones. That one has an armored infantry arm. Yeah, he's got the infantry arm, I think, of the 2nd Infantry or something, too, which is perfect for this. We've got an officer right there. We've got just a regular M1 Garand. We've got a medic. We've got another tanker, a great tanker for this build as well, actually. We've got just a crewman. I'll probably end up using him as a crewman on a tank, just standard infantry. We've got just another just kind of standard infantry that I threw together there. We've got another M1 Garand. We've got a officer. I forget, is this a 1st or 2nd lieutenant? I forget the exact insignia, but this is one of the highest ranking guys we'll have on the build. We've got just regular carbine. We've got 2 more officers right there, or not carbine,
Grand. And so there's all of our Americans. Let's go ahead and count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 Americans built so far. I've got a bunch of trench coats coming. And I definitely got a few more Americans I could scramble up in this bin right here. Easily. Probably quite a few more. I've got that one. I've got another one of those drawers has a bunch of figures, something. So let's go ahead and check out the Germans now. I have a lot less of the Germans. Oh, also, I have a bunch of these Kharkov bodies. I believe that's what they're called. Would these be used at the Battle of the Bulge? Let me know. I think they would. I think that's what they're for. I'm looking that up, and probably we'll figure that out by the end of this episode. I've got like 15 of those or something. I don't know. 9, probably 9 or 10. So then I would have a bunch of Germans. So let's go ahead and check out the Germans now. Alright, so here we are, starting down here with our Germans. So I've got a few. I actually did go ahead and throw in a few of these Kharkov bodies for now. I believe they would be used for this. It's just kind of like this nice snow parka jacket thing. And I think they could definitely be used in the Battle of the Bulge. Because I can't see that. I think they're technically SS collars under there. But you can't really see them under there, so hopefully the boots and stuff don't give it away too much. But these are all obviously here soldiers, so I'm not exactly sure what platoon of the SS I'm going to be, or of the Germans, or Werchma, I can't pronounce this, I'm going to be doing yet. But I've just got a bunch of nice, we got just a officer, we've got a GH43, or G43, got a Car 98, we got 2 STGs. I don't have the STGs for them right now. I can't find any of my STGs right now. We got a MP40 with, I think that's a Nico. Technically, that's a Nico MP40. But we're just making them stand up. We're not going to do anything special with him. We've got an MG team right there. The MG team looks pretty good. We've got 2 Kharkov bodies. We've got another STG. Got to find a gun for him. I can give these guys weapons. And we've got another, I think that's an engineer. We've got a G43. We've got a Car 98. And 2 officer and another, I think that's guy's an officer as well. So there's our Germans so far. Can probably throw in some just regular dark grayish ones, and then put some, what's it called? Regular dark gray in there, and just give them some nice white trench coats and that kind of stuff that I've got coming. So yeah, let's go ahead and I guess we're gonna go ahead now. I'm sure do all the figures. We're gonna go ahead, build a little bit, see what I get done, see what we've got so far. We'll go ahead and check in after I do some more work here. We'll probably end up, I'll just go this way and I'll just finish try to finish the first section hopefully by this week. No promises, but let's go ahead and do that, and I'll probably add the rest of the Technic pins. And yeah, so here we go. Alright guys, let me check back in here, and let me just say, this looks absolutely phenomenal in my opinion so far. Added some bushes, some trees. I finished this tree up here, so you guys can see. That's one 32 by 32 and a half done so far. I mean, it's already coming together here. That's gonna wrap it up for this episode. So just wanted to show you guys this here. But wow, cannot wait for next week's episode. Let me just say, this is already turning out to look absolutely phenomenal as of right now. So, should say this. I changed the mock-up. So this is going to be one modular section. This is a modular section. So I've pretty much finished up one modular section. Just got to finish up this little section here. Then that's about 20 minutes work. And then this is a modular section. I got to build the little modulars for the next couple sections, depending on how many I do. But that'll be decided next week. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. So the modular section, I couldn't do section of 3 because it'd be weird fitting in the suitcase like that, and like when I go to transport this and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead, head to the outro. Hopefully you guys did enjoy so far, though. Looking forward, hopefully 2 weeks every episode. And made a Bricklink haul. It was about $150. I got all the trench coats coming for all the figures, for all the Americans here. I got a bunch of different trench coats for those guys. And then here's some of the Germans right there, and a few more over there. And I think I have a few more. If not, I'm gonna have to order probably 15 or 20 more winter Germans, depending on what I want to do right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and head to the outro.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'm super excited with how this is turning out so far, and cannot wait to finish this up. This is going to be phenomenal. So I appreciate all your guys' support. The past few months haven't been posting as much. Hopefully this will motivate me, to get back into it a little bit more. I also haven't had too much time with hockey and stuff, and super busy with that kind of stuff. So But yeah, I'm really excited to get back into this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I think it was a little long, but hey, it's worth the wait, I guess, then. But yeah, just cannot wait to get underway with the rest of this mock. I'm waiting for a few parts to come in to do some trees and that kind of stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said before, if you guys want to sponsor this mock series, go ahead and reach out to me. We can figure something out, and all the support helps. So, but if you can't, just subscribe, leave a like on the video, helps out the channel, and go check out my Patreon. There'll be some stuff on there as well if you guys want to support the mock farther. So, thank you guys for watching. As I said already, cannot do without you guys. So, thanks for watching. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.